So the same way for this Selenium grid, I told you, right? Mostly there are different device cloud platforms, which are like Lambda Test, Sauce Labs, Browser Stack, who are using this Selenium grid to be executed. So if you, I'll share my screen. So if you can see now, I have got like last day I was unable to show you. Is my screen visible to you guys?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this is one of the device found, which is Lambda test. Okay. So basically I'm working on real device. So it can be real device, it can be emulator, simulator. You will know the difference a little bit later. So among the real devices, you can see there is app like app testing and browser testing. Okay. So for app testing, it's Android and Apple again. So for Android, you have to give the .apk file because it's Android. So .apk file you will give. You can give the link for the .apk or you can install it from the Play Store or whatever. Then whatever the device you want to play with. Okay, with different Android versions and all. You can see here, right? What is the different devices? All the devices are available for any particular. You can go and you can check the device versions, Android versions, and for that device you can check it. So like that, if you want to run your script multiple devices for the browser testing also, like it's mobile only as of now I'm showing, but same happens for the web also. So here also again for different browsers, you can check Chrome with different devices. What will be the Chrome? Okay. So this is possible for the web also. Like for web also there is another portal which like for Lambda test we have only bought for a mobile testing, not for web. But for web also it happens that it will give you the Chrome versions, the Windows OS, because OS matters there, so rather than having a different company, right? So what is the OS? What is the Windows version? Windows 11, which update? So like that, it would be different updates of Windows and different versions of Chrome. You have to choose and then you can start your testing. Okay. So same goes for browser stack, same goes for Source Lab, same goes for Lambda test. So these are the device founds. How device found works? Because they have all different types of devices to work with, basically. Okay. Now that's what I wanted to show first. Now let's start with the coding architecture. So if you remember, so last day I said like Selenium working coding architecture totally depends on highly dependable on inheritance and polymorphism. Okay. So if these concepts are clear, then it would be very easy. So one second. Yeah. So if we see these things like for inheritance, we have basically two concepts. One is class, one is interface. Correct? So what is a class? Can anyone tell me?
Class is a code combination of methods and variables. It is a blueprint of an object.
Anyone else? What is a class?
This
A lot of
group
known.
of objects which have common properties.
Okay, someone said blueprint of object. So what do you mean by blueprint of object? What does it mean to be a blueprint of object? I know you have got this blueprint of object thing or written anywhere in the website, but what is the blueprint of object? Can anyone explain?
Whatever methods and variables present in that entire information in a particular class.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else wants to try? Guys, come up. Like, just try it. It doesn't matter if you are saying correct or wrong. No one is gonna like judge you. Can you guys try, please?
Class is
It's like
a description of an
pre-plans.
object.
Sorry, come again. Can you come again, please?
It's an
You both, like one after another.
description of
Your voice is choppy for me.
it's a class is a description of an object, means it will give the properties and the actions related to that.
Blueprint means the object, the class have.
Properties and yeah, go ahead. Vishnu, go ahead.
Blueprint means whatever the things we have in class, there will be same in the object. That's why we can call it a blueprint. It is like a pre-plan. Whatever we have
Correct.
it
That's
in
what
class.
only I was
Yeah.
asking.
Yes.
So basically, if anyone asks you what is a class, please give the same thing. Quote in quote, class is a blueprint of an object. This is the correct answer. Okay. Most probably they're not gonna come back. What is the blueprint you mean? Like me. But if they come back, it's basically same thing. What is a blueprint? Before anything comes into the production, like in real life, not think from the software scenario. Okay. In real life, you are making a house or you are creating a bike model. So everything has a blueprint at the first, right? With the blueprint, you plan it out. Okay, this bike will have this feature. This bike will have this much speed. This card will have this much of seating, this much of leg space, and these things, right? So all these things are decided in the blueprint that gets the practical implementation in the car, correct? So just like that, the class defines all the actions and properties as Anish said, and object behaves just like that of that. Like if I create an object of the class, that would be a like copy of that only, right? Whatever the class has the properties to do the action, object can do those actions. That's why class is a blueprint of object. Very simple. Clear, right? And what is interface?
Yes, sir. Collection of abstract methods.
Arthopal is in the lobby for 10 minutes. I don't see anyone in the lobby. Even my screen is shared.
Okay, you were saying it in the group, that's why I pinged. It's okay.
So what is interface?
Collection of abstract methods.
Collection of abstract methods. Okay. Anyone else? Guys, answer, please.
There is no constructor, so it cannot create the object token is what I interface. Or
To
have
achieve
an
abstraction and multiple inheritance.
To achieve 100% abstraction, it will help.
Okay. See, you guys gave multiple answers. I'm gonna show you the difference, why it matters in an interview when they ask the question. Someone said it's a collection of abstract methods. Okay. So whoever gave this answer, for you, I'm saying you have created an option that second question will be coming for you. What is abstract method? What is abstract? Okay. Especially what is abstract or what is an abstract method? This is the thing. Someone said it's a way to achieve abstraction. So what is an abstraction and how it can help you? And someone said it can be Leela not saying to you. And someone said it can be used to achieve 100% of abstraction. So there is only one question that what is abstraction basically? So whenever you are giving the answer, you are just keeping the things open. I never told you that you have to give answer within one line. You can still say that what is an interface. You can explain it. When you are giving any answer to an interviewer, until unless you are sure of, like, I can handle this topic, don't open the gates for the next question. Okay. So what is an abstract method?
It has only declared unimplemented method.
It does
It
not
has,
have the body.
what do
There
you
is
mean by
no
body?
definition, only
It does not have the
declaration.
method declaration.
It only has the
Does not
method
have the method.
declaration. It only has the method declaration and no body.
No body. Okay. As you are saying, like declaration, body also has a good name in programming language, that is implementation. Okay. Don't say body and head, body and head. So if you are saying declaration, use the word
Okay, sir.
implementation. Okay. So it has only the method declaration, not the method implementation. That's why they are called abstract methods. And so basically, if anyone asks you what is interface, I think Leela covered this part, but still I'm saying interface is a way to achieve 100% of abstraction, where the methods will have only the declaration, not the implementation. And it interfaces helps us to for the multiple inheritance in Java. As for the classes, it's not possible. Now, is my answer foolproof? No, because I have opened the gate for the multiple inheritance. Interviewer may ask me, okay, so multiple inheritance interfaces help, why classes can't do? What is the problem? So diamond problem and these things will come from those answers. But for me, that's a comfortable part. Like you have to choose where you want to open the gate. That's how you can redirect your, interview whenever is needed. That, yeah, my interview should go this way because I'm comfortable there. You guys got my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So interface is a way to achieve 100% of abstraction. Sorry, abstraction. Cool. Now, tell me, a class can, if I want an interface, so what would class A? Let's do it in a simpler way. Class A. What would be the keyword here?
Implements.
Implements. And if the same goes for, sorry. What would be the keyword?
Extends.
Extends.
Cool. So the same way, now we'll be using this class and interfaces and we'll play with it for the coding architecture. Okay. So Selenium parent. Can anyone tell me what is Selenium parent? Anyone is aware about it? What is Selenium's parent interface?
Search context.
Web driver.
One second. Who said search context?
Lavanyamita.
That's fine. Okay, cool. So Selenium's parent is search context. Lavanya was correct. So we have a parent which is search context. Okay, so this is an interface. So whatever I'm gonna write in the blank ink, everything would be an interface. Okay. So search context is an interface. It would be extended to two main interfaces. Okay. One is WebDriver.
I have that architecture, I think.
I don't need it.
Okay.
And another is web element. Okay. Search context would be extended by two interfaces, which is WebDriver, and another one is web element. These two interfaces are like, what can I say? Maybe father and mother for this whole Selenium, WebDriver and web element. So now There are other interfaces also present, like text screenshot, JavaScript executor, text screenshot, and JavaScript executor. What are the uses and all, you will know that. Okay, we're gonna explain about the methods also here. Now all these interfaces got implemented in a class, which is remote web driver. It's a class. Okay. And remote web driver now extends to multiple different driver classes like Chrome driver, Gecko driver, Edge driver, Safari driver, Opera driver. Got it? These are also classes. They are class entities. This is basically the like coding architecture on a high level. I haven't entered with the methods and all, but this is the architecture. There would be a search context. Okay, from search context, these two parent will come, web driver and web element. There are other there are multiple interfaces. I only have shown two, which is text screenshot and JavaScript executor. There are other interfaces on the same level, which has capabilities, and I can't recall everything right now, but these are the mains. Whatever I have written on the screen, these four are the mains. Web driver, web element is a must, and there are text screenshot, JavaScript executor. All these interfaces got implemented in the remote web driver. Remote web driver is a class. Okay. And now we have different from remote web driver is a class, right? So it got extended in the Chrome driver, Edge driver, Gecko driver, Safari driver, Opera driver in different browser specific driver classes. Okay. Clear this much? What happened here?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
After the
sir.
session, Leela, just to give them that architecture as a screenshot, okay? If possible for you.
Yeah, sure. Will definitely.
Yeah, just send me in the chat. Send them in the chat. That would be enough.
Oh, sure.
So this is a high level view. Okay, how it works. Now, how can I say? Okay, now because these are interfaces or classes, they will have their own methods, right? So search context will have its own methods. Web driver will have own methods. Web element will have own methods, and those methods got the implementation in these places. Correct? Why like browser specific drivers has different classes? You have to understand this. Like for Chrome browser, maybe the navigate back option, like when we click on the back and go to the previous tab, or closing the browser, or creating a new tab, opening URL. These things might be different from the Chrome and Safari. Correct? Safari would have a different like UI. Even from the UI point of view, you can say from the UI, it would be different for Chrome. It would be different for Edge. It would be different for Safari, right? So they have the browser specific driver classes where it is implemented, how it would be open, how it would be closing, how it would be opening a new tab. These things are there. Okay. That's why it's always browser specific drivers. Now, what till now we have done is always that we were working with the inheritance. This was the inheritance part. I was saying that Selenium is heavily dependent on inheritance. Now we have the polymorphism also. Okay. You can already understand polymorphism will come why, right? There are different classes, there are different interfaces. They will be obviously working together. So if they are working together, polymorphism will come. Okay, can anyone tell me what is polymorphism?
One thing, many forms. That means the behavior should be changed for each and every method. Method name is same, but the behavior is different.
Okay, anyone else? What is polymorphism?
Yeah, with same method name, different behavior. And there is a compile polymorphism and runtime polymorphism.
Method overriding concept is used for polymorphism.
Basically, what I got from your answer, you did not understood what I said few minutes back. That whenever I'm on or anyone is asking a question, don't open up for other questions.
Yes, sir.
Why do you
Polymorphism
opening
means,
with method overriding? Why you guys are opening for like runtime polymorphism, static polymorphism? Why? What is polymorphism? Basic questions. Yeah, Anish, tell me.
action in a different ways. It is allows us to perform the single action in a different ways.
Okay. Everyone is kind of correct. Like everyone said correct. Just it should not be like that. Anyhow, so polymorphism means, as I had broken it, poly and morph. Okay, poly means multiple, right? You know, polythene and all. Poly means multiple. Morph means variation, or you can say like different faces or different functionalities. So the same object having different functionalities. So now the main thing is polymorphism is a like OOPS pillar itself. Okay, like it's heavily used anywhere in a framework, in Selenium. Whenever you are going into any tools or library, it's heavily used. So how it works basically. So first you have to understand that there is class A. Okay, and there is a method called sum. I'm just doing an on a high level. Okay, don't worry about it. Where I'm giving CISO this is class A sum method. Is this clear? This is the class A.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
This is class B. This is class B. Okay, let me expand it. And class B will have one more method. Okay, methods, I'll just give it a tab so that it's easy for you to understand. I'll have one more method, okay? So this is class B. Got it, right? Class A and class B. Okay. So class A has one method, which is sum. Class B also has a sum method, which is sum, and also one more extra method, which is sub. Clear? Now in the class B also extends A. Okay. Class B extends A. So I'm inside the class B. Okay. Now I'm trying to do A obj equals to new A. Okay, tell me. For this object, I have created an object for the class A, basically. For this object, what are the two questions are always there, okay? So what are the methods would be available? First question. And second question is, what would be the output for this object? Tell me, if I give obj dot, so what are the methods would be available? Tell me that.
only one method or some method in the class here.
Some method only.
Only some method.
Only this will come, right?
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
only one method will come in play, And with implementation would be what?
This is
What
a
would be the
class A sum method.
This is the class A sum method.
correct? This one, right? So class A. Correct, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now we have B obj equals to new B. Again, same question. Tell me.
Two methods.
Three methods.
Three methods.
Two methods.
Two methods, sir. Sum is overriding.
Sorry, three methods. Three
Override
methods.
means class A sum methods.
Yes, only two
Three
methods
methods would be-
overriding.
Okay.
will be.
Whoever is saying two methods, raise your hand.
Can I see the code once again?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You guys are saying two methods. Leela, Harsha, Naresh. What happened to you guys? Okay, so rest of you guys, everyone thinks three methods, correct? Okay, so I'll come with the
Yes.
experienced person only. Okay, let's go to someone else. Okay, can anyone tell me why you think it would be three methods? From your point of view? Why you think there would be three methods? Please, anyone.
It has a child class. It is extending the parent class. That means class B is extending class A. So
Correct.
it can contain three methods, but here it is having same methods. So child class sum method is overriding by the parent class sum method. So here we can
I
have only
didn't
two
ask you, I
methods.
just asked if, okay, yeah. So basically, still you think three methods only, right?
No, sir, only two methods.
Your
But in
hand
case
is not raised, I don't see there.
two
So,
methods I have sent. Okay. In chat box I have sent.
okay. Now, I don't know why some people are changing the parties.
No, sir. If both two methods are different, you can have three methods. Both are same means only two methods.
Okay, correct. So basically what she said, like class A and class B has the same method, right? So even if I'm writing in the class B, it would be get overridden, right? The class A method is getting overridden in the class B, basically. So that means if I give here obj dot, I'll be giving only two methods. That is the correct answer, not three. Anyone have any doubt why not three like that? You can ask me if you have doubts why it will not come three. Anyone? You guys can lower your hand, no issues. So any doubt, guys? Why it is not three? Okay, everyone is clear, huh?
Yes,
Cool.
Amrita, I have a query. If suppose if you are not mentioning the same method, suppose in a class here, if you are mentioning multiplication rather than mentioning the same method, then in such case we can access three methods. In the case of B dot obj and new B, is it? So
Correct.
getting
I get it. If it was different method, it would be handsome. My question had this scenario, so based on that, you have to answer basically, right? I don't know. This was kind of a weird for me because I have given you a scenario. So from that scenario, think only. Okay, you don't have to go ahead and think, okay, there is a different method. That's why I'm raising. You stick to the scenario which I have given. Only 2 methods will be there. And what would be the implementation?
This is class B sum method. This is class B sub method.
Sub method.
Okay. This is so basically implementation for class B will come here. Correct?
Yes,
So
sir.
Yes,
can anyone tell me, is this polymorphism? This both can be an example of polymorphism, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Second
Okay.
one
What
is
type
the
of
example.
Sorry?
The second creating object for B, that is the polymorphism.
Okay. Okay, correct. Do you guys agree with him?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You guys can lower your hand. Okay, I still saw Teswini and Rajalakshmi. Okay, let's play with it now. So we have B obj equals to new A. What will happen here?
One method.
Only one method of class.
One method.
One class A method.
One
only.
method.
Class A.
It will can't do that because it's storing. It will.
Can't, huh? Like it cannot do. Okay, whoever is saying one method, raise your hand. Okay, wait, that would be a 2 count. Don't. So Anish said that it is not possible. Anyone agrees with him?
No, sir, it is possible.
No, it is possible. It is possible. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
No,
Upcasting.
sir, it is not
It's
possible. I think.
You don't have to say. I just said, Anish said that it is not possible. If you agree, raise your hand. Rajalakshmi, do you agree with Anish?
No, sir.
Then lower your hand. Whoever thinks it is not possible, raise your hand. Okay. Okay, Sai, I got it. Anyone else? Okay, Lavanya. Okay. Okay, cool. And others thinks it's possible. So how many methods would be there?
Only one method.
One method.
Only one method, okay. Only one method. What would be the implementation?
Of class A, sir.
Class A
This
sum
is
method.
Implementation.
class
Class
A
sum
method.
Now I'm gonna disturb the experienced guys who are here. Harsha, you there? Okay, he joined and slept maybe. Leela.
Yes.
Which team you are in?
Hmm?
Which team you are in? Anish or others?
Anish.
Okay, Naresh. Hey, hi bro. Which team you are in? Is it possible or not? Sorry, your voice is coming very low for me. Can you come again? I think your voice is coming very low, bro. Shashidhar, you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah, can you tell me which team you are in?
So actually, when you are trying to create with a different constructor, it should be either
I just asked you which team you are in, not explanation. Is it possible or not?
If it is implementing or extending means it is possible. If not means it is impossible.
Dude, see, class B extends class A, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Then inside class B only I am doing this. Now tell me, is it possible or not?
Yeah, it is possible.
Possible.
Leela, you
No,
change your vote.
I didn't see the code, that's why. Now I
no,
can
it
see
is
that.
impossible. Why? Because
Okay, cool.
we are allocating the.
Because we'll come to it later. No issues. Now, Tejaswini.
Possible, Amita.
Possible. Nisha? Possible or not?
Not possible.
Not possible. Why?
Yeah, reason,
Yeah, show the code then. Yeah.
so if you don't, can you adjust the screen and so this not little that was little bit.
Your voice is not audible. Is something.
The screen is not
She's asking to maximize the screen.
Maximize the screen, huh?
He is already highlighting that word.
This one only. Is it visible
Not
now?
maximization. Can you move little that left side or that left side for this move?
B obj equal to new A constructor. That is the line.
Okay, I'll come back to Anish and Sai. What do you guys think? Why you guys say no? Tell me that. Vishnu Priya.
Actually, with the parent constructor, we can't allocate the memory for the child requests. Like that, it is not possible.
Why it's not possible? Still, like why I can't allocate? My question is why?
I means if you have after extending the parent methods and variables also having in child class. So child class having the more than memory compared to the parent.
You came very close. Well done. Answer is not possible, okay? And these guys whom I asked at the last, you guys will be killed by me later, okay? Don't worry. Leela, especially you. So that one is not possible. This combination you can't even do. This will give an error, okay? Syntax error to you. That's why I'm doing in Notepad basically. Why this is not possible? That is the question, okay? First, no, it's not possible. Why not possible and which scenario is not possible here? Because you are giving the parent constructor here, right? There's a parent constructor. You are creating an object for child. Yes, everyone agrees with this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, then why you'll say it is not possible? Think practically, okay? What is on parent and child relation? Okay, so maybe my parents had a red colored car. Okay, they had a car which is red color. So when I'm inheriting as a child, there is the choice of me. I may keep it in a red color, or I may change the color, or I may sell the car itself, or I may modify my car. Got the scenario? How it's changing? Here class A had an implementation. Class B had the choice to keep it the same way. Correct? With super. It had the choice to change it. It had the choice not to even implement it. Whatever was there in the class A, it would have been there itself. Now, how object creation works. Basically, I have to show you how object creation works. I'll come a little bit below. Class name, then object variable equals to new, then constructor. Correct? This is the basic object creation notation, right? So what happens with the constructor? Can anyone tell me what is the functionality of a constructor?
Allocates the memory.
Anything else? What? One second. Allocate the memory. No, that is wrong.
It will
Allocate
say
the
how
size
much
of the
memory.
space.
No,
It will
it will tell how much space it
It
requires.
specifies how much.
is how much space it will require. It will tell.
Correct. So you know that line, then I don't know why you guys are saying wrong. So here class name is the owner. Okay. Very basically think of it. Class name is the owner. You are giving a name of that object equals to new allocates the memory. Okay. It's a keyword to allocate the memory. And construct is the one who is carrying out the information of that class to that object. You can think of a very basic scenario. I'm giving a practical example. So you want to buy a house. Okay. You will have your own requirement, right? I want to buy a house with maybe 3 bedrooms, 1 dining and kitchen, washroom and these things. Okay. You have your own requirement, correct? You will tell your broker, or you want to build a house. Think like that. You want to build a house that which will be in a 400 square feet place. You will go to the broker and say, give me a space of 400 square feet. Broker will get that space, allocate to your name, and you can now build the house and name the place whatever you want. Like they give the names to their houses, right? So just like that. The same way, I'm the owner. I want to create a house. So I told my broker how much area I need, and according to that, the memory got allocated, and for that I given a name. Correct. So constructor is the one who knows information about the class, like the space it needs or what is the size. These things are the information which are there in the constructor. That's why they are a vital role in the, to play the, to create the object. Because as I said, you want to build a house, the broker will show acres of land. Until unless you know how much area you need, you can't ever create a house, right? So just like that, constructor is the one who is doing that requirement fulfill, that it knows how much area it needs to allocate the memory. So here what is happening? Here constructor is of class A. Okay, very basic. Does class A constructor knows what is happening in the child? Is it aware about it? It is only about itself, right? It knows there is only one method, which is sum. Is it ever possible for my parent to know what I'll do in the future? If I'll change the car color, if I'll sell the car, or I'll keep the color as the same as it was. Is it possible for the parent to know what will happen in the child?
No, sir.
No, sir.
If we can do casting, it is possible, right?
That
What?
is allocating the child class
Data
memory
loss.
to parent class.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leela, come again.
We can do casting, then it is possible, right?
What type of casting you are doing, dude?
To do upcasting, like giving the like class B, then it
This
is
is
possible.
upcasting.
No. If you do casting, then it is possible, I think. We can
Tell me
okay,
about
we
this
can
scenario. What I'm asking, don't confuse them, because if you say upcasting again, it will come to the.
Okay,
So
okay, not okay.
So it is not possible because you are telling the A constructor to allocate the memory for class B's name, this constructor doesn't even know what its owner wants. For the constructor, it's not possible to even give the information to the equals to new that this much memory is needed. Because a constructor is not aware at all what is happening in the child. You guys are dead silent. You guys got it or not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
sir.
repeat
Yes,
again.
sir, we got it.
Someone said to repeat me, I think.
Yes, Amitabh, can you please repeat again?
Okay, can whoever has understood, can anyone else repeat it? I want to see what you have understood. Anyone?
Possible because that method A is the parent, it's having only one class A is a parent, is having only one method, whereas class B is having two methods. And when we create an object for class B, which is a child class, and we are trying to allocate the memory of a parent class, which is class A, and the memory it will not allow us to allocate a smaller memory to a larger object. So larger class. So that's why it is not possible in this scenario.
Basically, in technical term, it says that the A constructor itself is not not aware of the B class information, correct? So the A constructor would not be able to create an object for the class B. These two lines are enough to explain whatever I say to give you a practical example itself only. Got it?
Yes, Amitabh. Now
Yes,
I
sir.
got it. Thanks.
Okay, there is one more scenario. I am getting echo. Can someone check? So what will happen here? A obj equals to new B. Now the question first comes, is it possible or not possible?
Yeah, now it's possible.
Possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Possible.
Okay.
Pause.
So how many methods would be there?
One.
Only
Two
once.
methods.
Once.
Two, sir.
Methods.
One.
If you say 1, it is 11. So yeah, people with one method, raise your hand. And don't change party again. Just stick with your party. A good number of people raised hand. Among 39, 21 raised hand, 22. Huge. Okay. So people who are saying two methods, why? Tell me that. Why you think there would be two methods available? Because B constructor?
Yes, sir. Because of B constructor, it has two methods, right? Sir?
Correct.
B class.
Now you have to understand polymorphism. Okay. What is happening here? Okay. Listen carefully. B constructor is the one is now going to give information to the equals to new. Correct? This is correct.
Yes.
If you see from this part, it would be like, yes, boss, B constructor has two methods. That's why equals to new also will understand that I have to create space for two methods. But who is the owner? A, right? Does A want two methods? No, A has only one method. What will do of the space of two? It will only give one method. Because you are creating object of A. Don't forget this. If you concentrate on the constructor only, you will be lost. So whoever the owner, only that method will come. So only one method will come. That two is then the sum. But second question is here. What would be the implementation? which one will come?
Implementation of class A, sir.
Overriding.
No, it will override class B.
It's overriding
Child
for
class.
class B.
Result will
Yes,
come.
it will override. You have already overridden, right? It will be implementation
Of class B.
of class B. Because constructor is going of class B at all. Here you have to consider the B, because see, I'm the owner. Okay, I know I want 1 BHK. So I have only one method. I want 1 BHK. I told class B, my child or whoever is the child is, that create a memory. So when the child comes into the play, child will see that, okay, I have this implementation. That means it wants this much memory. Correct. So this part will go to the memory allocation with the implementation of B. Now I'll give you a shortcut. I hopefully, if you remember this line, you will never ever do wrong in the interviews. Object creation has LHS or HS, correct? Of the equals to. You know LHS or HS, right? Left hand side, right hand side.
Yes,
So
sir.
LHS decides what are the methods will be available for the object. Always. See, whatever you can see here. A, only one. B, 2. This is not possible. A, 1. Okay. So LHS decides what are the methods, what are the, even those methods only will be available for that object. Okay. RHS decides what would be the implementation. See, here it was A, so it was coming of the A. It was B, implementation of B. Here it was B, again implementation of B. Because the constructor is the going for the this one, right, of RHS. So whose constructor? That implementation. Whose object? He is the owner, so only that methods only will come. These two lines is the whole gist of polymorphism. Any doubts?
No. No.
Basically, we covered polymorphism today. That is okay. I think you guys got a better idea, hopefully. You guys have any doubt, let me know. You guys got the idea, right, of polymorphism?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
These two are static polymorphism because they are working in the same way. This is runtime polymorphism. This is upcasting. And these are normal static polymorphism. Nothing you have to worry about. You guys want me to send this note sheet to you guys?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
I'll
share
send
it.
to Saujana. Saujana can send you guys in the group then. Okay, any doubts? So hopefully there is no doubt, it seems. You guys can lower your hand. I don't think we have the time to continue with this one. We'll continue tomorrow on this. Tomorrow we'll connect again and we'll see what is happening here. Basically, this was very important what you have done. Now you understood, right, how the implementation. See, if that implementation change was not happening in the upcasting, then Chrome driver will not have its own way to close the browsers, open the browsers, work on it.